Good evening. Welcome back to another video. I want to believe you are doing well and is also keeping safe. Please subscribe to be a part of this wonderful family if today is your first time of stopping by. In our lesson today, I want us to talk about entrepreneurship. And so entrepreneurship is the act of setting up a business with the aim of making profit. Who then is an entrepreneur? An entrepreneur is someone who sets up a business with the aim of making profits. Examples are hairdressers, carpenters, proprietors of schools, bidders like you and I, traders in the market. Anyone who sets up a business with the aim of making profit is considered to be an entrepreneur. I must say that this idea of having this lecture is from a sister, C of C's Kitchen. Kindly go to her channel and support her. She is doing amazingly well. I will leave the link to her channel in the description box. She is C's World. In my video on how to advertise your products and price, she gave me a video idea, that is to do the SWOT analysis, and it's going to come after this video. I'm going to publish that video after this one. So let's move on to some of the characteristics. The number one is the ability to take risk. Every business faces risk, and you as an entrepreneur is not immune. You are not going to be immune from risk. You are going into something which is risky. The entrepreneur also bears risk and enjoys profit alone. That person should be innovative. That person should be flexible. Flexible in the sense that you have to be easily adaptive so that you can quickly and easily adapt to changes with respect to trends. What are some of the importance of entrepreneurship? Number one is job creation. Job creation in that you setting up your own business, you have created a job for yourself, and so you are not going to join the unemployment association of your country. Trust me, there are thousands and one jobs available for each one of us to step in. I always say that if you see YouTube as a university, you are going to graduate with so many certificates, because there are thousands of interesting yet educative topics that you can learn to make your life better. And because you have created a job for yourself, should the business expand, you are going to employ other people. So that one is going to decrease the unemployment rate in the country. For example, if in your community there were 10 people who were unemployed, because you have set up your own business, you have reduced the number by 1. If you employ someone, you have reduced the number by the other people you have employed. It also increases the standard of living, because you are working. You can buy anything that you so want, and that is a pointer to how the standard of living is measured. It also decreases the financial burdens of family. If you are working, you are not going to be dependent irrespective of your age. You are not going to be dependent on your family. You are not going to depend on your husbands. It's going to decrease the death rate of husbands because of the financial burden most wives put on their husbands. Many ladies do not work, they stay at home, and because of that, if they want brazier, respond da, salt da, charcoal da, toothpaste da, panty liner da, everything da. If you continue to do da, he's going to lose respect for you, and you are putting an unnecessary burden on someone's son. So please find yourself something to do. And the last point is that it increases GDP. It increases the gross domestic product of a country. One may ask, does it have a drawback? Yes, it has its own set of disadvantages. And the number one is that the entrepreneur bears risk or losses alone. You also do not have privacy, in that because the business is for you, someone can call you anytime. For example, I am into bidding. I get people chatting me in the middle of the night because of time difference. So sometimes when I am awake, I have to respond to some of the messages. I receive calls because the business is for you. And so whenever people call you, you have to respond, because there are other competitors around and you wouldn't want to lose your customers to your competitors. So you will do everything and anything to keep in touch with them, so your privacy would be invaded. It is also stressful. It is stressful, I must say. Why is it stressful? Because the business is for you. You put your everything into this business. So for me, using myself as an example, even when I am sleeping, I am thinking of how to make my business better. I am thinking of how to incorporate other things into the business. So 24/7 my mind is on the business. If I were to be working for someone, I wouldn't be that much into it, because at the end of the day, the person will just pay you. You are not part of the decision making body, but this one, it is for you. So it is me, myself, and I. So whether you want to go and buy materials, it is you. Dispatch, it is you. Everything, all the decisions, finance, everything is done solely by the entrepreneur. So this is my life. As I am bidding, I am filming it, I am watching other people's videos, I may also be watching the television. So my mind and everything is into the bees. On my bedside, beside the bed, I have bees there. I have bees on my table. I have bees almost at every point in my house, so that at any given free time I would go into bidding. But if I were to be working for someone, once you close from work, you are not going to carry bees home. One other thing is that at the initial stages, your profit margin is going to be low. The last thing is that there is a very lean accessibility to loans, but I would even not advise you go for a loan at this level. If you are a beginner, if you are into bidding, you don't need to go for a loan, because if you buy 2-3 packets of beads with the 10 cedis worth of fishing line, you can begin making something. All you have to do is to publish them on Facebook, on your WhatsApp status and the rest, for people to see what you can do. And when they make the order and you take part payment, you go and buy some of the materials. Starting a business as a bidder, I would not recommend going for loan. And so on this note, I would like to say a very big thank you to you for watching from the beginning up to this time. Like I said in the intro, please let's go to C's channel to go and thank her. Let's go and subscribe so that together we grow. Until you watch another video from me, anytime you say a prayer, my dear, don't forget to say one for me. In about 2 weeks time, we are going to the polls to elect our president and our members of parliament. Pray for Ghana before, during and after the election, so that the peace that we are enjoying, we would continue to enjoy it until the Lord appears the second time. Until then, I say to you, peace, shalom, bye bye. It's what I'm not. And so she said in the comment, you have created a job for yourself, and so you are not going to join the association